Better late than never is a very famous saying. But here in my hands and across my body, we have the Target Darts April 2025 drop. Thank you to everyone at Target that sent this over. It is massively appreciated. My name is Harry Durham, and today we're going to go through every single one. We've got Shane McGuirk, we got Shaggy's Generation 2, and of course, right here, Stephen Bunting's 95k. So much to get through, such little time, but I tell you what, I'm going to break it down to its bare bones and show you what you can expect. Kicking off with the Stephen Bunting Bullet 95k, which comes in this lovely transparent wallet just like that, so it keeps the box in extra good condition. Signed personally by Stephen Bunting himself. I don't know why I'm so special and why I've gotten that, but thank you so much to Stephen Bunting and to Target, Lucy Mac as well. So thank you for sorting that out. What you'll notice is if you pick up this box, you'll have the weight of the dart there. We know that Stephen Bunting doesn't throw with 22 grams. He is an 18-gram man, which, in my opinion, and for a lot of people, if you're throwing those sorts of darts, it's like throwing a bloody matchstick at a dartboard. Don't know how he does it, but that's the reason why he's a darts superstar, and I'm just your average darts player. Open up the box then, and you've got the nice little prints here. The red going into like a dark maroon at the top. Bullet K-Flex, 95k, Stephen Bunting, Target Darts. And whenever you open a box, you've just got to do one thing. Box fresh. Heavily gripped Target barrels like you can expect from a lot of Target products. And the new K-Flex as well. Perfect if you're a Stephen Bunting fan, or like I've mentioned before, just a collector of K-Flex. Let's start with the K-Flex then. You've got the bullet going around it just like that, and I never knew what the word was from when it's like a dark colour at the top and then it goes down into a lighter transparent colour. I would say tinted, but my producer has said ombre, and I looked up the definition of ombre. So you know when like some people's hair, it's like blonde and it goes down and it goes into like a brown, or the other way around, because listen, I've never worked in a salon. I've only worked in factories and at talkSPORT, and now I'm talking about darts. But listen, let's go straight into it then. Like the littler darts, the engravements on the barrel are just sensational from Target. The grip of the dart as well. We know that Stephen Bunting really likes a smaller shaft, so if you're more accustomed to a longer barrel, I would say this dart isn't for you. But if you like it more compact and playing off of that Swiss point as well, this is definitely the dart for you. Just look at that gorgeous gold Swiss point there as well. Really, really lovely. This is what Target do so well. Their vision and how a barrel and a dart should look, they truly are one of the real leaders and best stable for some of their designs. Take the darts out of the box like such. They're just on the table there, and you pull back that little bit of packaging there. You've got your Swiss point tool there and 3 extra Swiss points there as well. So if you want to change them, replace them, that is the perfect one for you. Oh, and looky here, mate. Another month free of Dart Counter, something that Target are doing so well, pushing towards the Dart Counter app. I've not scratched away there, so you can't get my barcode. I'm really, really sorry. Let's have a little test on the board to see what we think. Gonna go for my standard grip. We're almost like having my index finger resting on the K-Flex like that, with my thumb almost doing the same. But because the barrel is so short, I'm almost going on to the Swiss point. Very grippy, which I really like. Personally, finding it very hard to throw because of no score. I'm finding it really hard to throw due to how short the barrel actually is. So with my, if you prefer it with your fingers going all the way back and rubbing back there, it's almost like my fingers are getting caught up with the K-Flex and I'm finding it difficult to throw. Just a humble score of 9 there. I'm going to give myself 9 darts with every single set that we've got here right now. So can I beat a 9? I just feel as if I can't get the proper trajectory that I need with it, but that's tops there. I mean, if you prefer that smaller barrel and grip, no score again. I mean, that's a 45. I'm just finding it hard for me personally. Might be different for you. If you prefer that shorter barrel, it's definitely the dart for you as well. I normally play with a 28 gram, so playing with a 22 gram doesn't really work with me as well. It is like what I mentioned, throwing a matchstick at a dartboard. By the way, I'm not saying that the darts aren't good. They're great. It's just everyone's accustomed to different darts. The design of it is perfect, and these will be the perfect darts for someone. All right, group in there. 22. Can't be happy with that. I don't even think I got over 100 in these 3 darts. Shane McGuirk, Generation 1. Just so that you get all of the specs. What's in the box? You know, 7, Morgan Freeman, Brad Pitt. What's in the box? 3 times Shane McGuirk, Generation 1 barrels. 3 times Pro Gripped shafts, 3 times Ultra Flights, 3 times DS 26mm black points, and 1 Swiss point tool. You know, I love these little ones. The artwork that's going on here as well. When you rub your finger across there, you can feel the letters almost pinching you a little bit. And a nice little sign touch by Shane there as well. I put it in my bag, and even though I got these about 2 weeks ago, yeah, the signature is still smudging, and I should have put it in a glass case or something like that, because the day that Shane McGuirk wins the World Championships, I've got his Gen 1s signed, so it's going to be like one of those old Star Wars toys you keep in the box. And now that I've smudged it, the value's just gone down. I'd never sell it on Target. Never. 90% tungsten, 23 grams we've got right there. You have got the plastic shaft and also the flight as well. The flight is a completely different material. It's almost like quite papery, but this is accustomed to the darts player's needs. When you're holding it here as well, some nice little grey action going on there. Not as grippy compared to like the littler or the Stephen Bunting dart, but if you're searching for a longer barrel and you grip the dart like such, say like back here, some people might want to grip the dart there. All depends however you throw. I can tell you right now, and the way that I throw, which is sort of thumb across there, fingers at the top, I'm getting a substantial amount of grip right there. And you've got a few ridges on the Swiss point just there as well. So if you want to grip onto the point, this dart will do nothing but favours for you. Target, you are really spoiling us, to be honest with you. I just need to be able to have an Omni sent to my office so I can do a massive review of that and never send it back. What I've noticed as well, the colour scheme, the nod to Monaghan and the GAA, just those lovely little touches you've got to look at with darts. Not as grippy as the Stephen Bunting darts, but for me personally, that longer barrel is something that I'm looking for in a dart. 23 grams, we've gone up just 1 gram compared to the Stephen Buntings, with Target's telling me a heavier pair, because they know I prefer heavier darts. Right, let's go straight into it then. 20. 20. 41. You know, I like them compared to the other ones because I feel like I've just got more grip and stability on the barrel, and also with my thumb and index finger going across the stem at the same time as well. So 41 so far, 9 darts. Let's see what we can get. Treble 20 would be nice. 20. 20, fly score walkabout, 41 again. 45, come on. The accuracy is definitely there with these darts, probably because I, and people watching this, if you prefer a longer barrel, you're more accustomed to that as well. You almost feel more confident throwing with darts that you're used to. Sometimes when you go with that shorter barrel, your bearings are just completely off. So 41, 45, 86 out of 9 darts. There's your 1. Come on, let's get like a 120 here. Not gonna happen, just a treble, please. 33. Seriously, if you are looking for that longer barrel, these darts are definitely for you compared to the Stephen Bunting ones. Your fingers don't feel compact when you're holding the barrel and also the stem at the same time as well. Lovely! Lovely bit of tungsten. Now, when you're talking about mavericks of the game, and one of my favourite players on the Oki right now, Shaggy. Shaggy is number one. He is a wind-up merchant. He's a top quality lad. He can rub people up the wrong way. He is one of the only pros in the circuit right now that has that, you know, player back in the day energy. You know, getting inside of people's heads. A showman, an entertainer. There are so many entertainers, but there's something about Shaggy that just reminds me of players from yesteryear. The packaging going around it at the same time is so lovely as well, and even on the back you can see all of the grip and the flight that you'll have included, and also a lovely picture of Shaggy himself right there. The thing I find most mad about Shaggy is, and I always forget about this, the bloke's in his mid-30s, and that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing at all. But I always look at Shaggy and think me and him are the same age, and you're probably watching this going, shut up Harry, you're nearly 40. Literally 28. The Shaggy dart then, what can I say? When I first looked at it online, obviously it's heavily gripped around here compared to the Generation 1, where that yellow and black was almost towards the back of the barrel. Very, very girthy, you know, good bit of girth on there. If you prefer that sort of chunky barrel there and you're gripping it sort of, you know, you're not really using the stem at the back here, depends how close your fingers are together, you still can use the Swiss point. Grip level, very, very high on this barrel as well. The barrel, for me personally, if it was all leveled out and it wasn't the chunk and the barrel could go all the way back here, straight barrel, it would be absolutely fine for a player like me. But for me personally, I wouldn't play with a dart like this because it's just not accustomed to me. But if you prefer that chunkier barrel, this is definitely that dart for you as well. Almost like Shane McGuirk as well. The flight is almost quite papery as well. And you've got the prints going through it of Scott Williams, S. Williams going on through there as well, with the shaft, the target shaft there in plastic. Shaggy has also dropped some K flexes as well, which you can get in all different sizes. I've got myself some Christobies, and I tell you what, they are brilliant. Last but not least, the Scott Williams Generation 2s then. I'm very excited to throw these. If you prefer a bit of girth when you're throwing, these could be the most perfect darts for you. Easy on the grip now as well. And the Swiss point. I'm just going to try and line it up. I'd love to get a treble 20 today. No, straight into a number 1. 18, veering off. Fold like a deck chair. Loving that one today. Loving that one today. 7. All in all, good speed to them, good weight to them as well with the 25 grams. If you're looking for that heavier one, depending on what your throwing style actually is, because as we know, everyone is different. Top quality dart. 3 more darts to go. Not even secured a treble yet. Right, come on then, head in the game, head in the game. It's been absolutely pathetic showing so far with, I'd say, all 3 of these darts. I've not really proven myself to you all. Oh, 12. That flew really weirdly. 1. 18. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. That was the April 2025 target drop by the talkSPORT Darts YouTube channel. Please remember, if you're new here, do us a massive solid, subscribe to the channel just down below. Plenty more content coming your way.